Aquarius. Aquarius for December 2024. Your quick one card reading that I did on TikTok and Instagram. If you've joined me from there, you saw me pull this. Temperance. Really, I was saying temper your urge to jump into something. It's about bringing two things together, but make sure you have transparency. You see how the light is shone on the feet of this angel figure. Someone might look like they're flying, but only once you can see through the skirts, the robes they wear, can you tell if their feet are actually on the ground or not. Basically, you want to know if you're getting involved in a situation, if you're being offered something, an opportunity, if you're getting involved in a deal, in a potential relationship, whatever it is, you know your story. Make sure you get some transparency on the situation, what the other party's true intentions, true motives, true feelings, true whatever are, before you match it with your own. And then only when it's something that equals what you're giving in, if they're putting in as much, then bringing your two energies together will create something new, beautiful, and prosperous. All right, so let's get into your actual full-length reading here. We'll get some more details. This represents the energies of your relationships, your connections, any incoming communications, things connecting to you. All right, relationships can be friendships, business partnerships, romantic relationships, family relationships and connections. All right, serene is the energy anyway. So this looks like a good and peaceful part of your life right now. So let's see why. Let's get Aquarius. Relationships in December. Hermit. Okay, so you may hear a siren going outside. An alert to something. I see as the Hermit, you develop a wisdom. You got insight, a lot of higher knowledge perhaps, deep insight into things, and you look for the truth, look into the darkness, shine a light on the truth. Back to this again. See the truth in a situation, illuminate the truth. So I think that's where you have been good in relationships, or maybe this is pertinent to now. Let's have a look. What's the next card in this? The Knight of Cups, the romantic hero figure. Someone coming in with an offer of love. It doesn't have to be romantic love, by the way. This could be any kind of connection, but it's a strong energy coming in to meet with yours. This really does kind of fit this feeling I was getting from the Temperance card. Let's see. The Magician. Manifesting something magical. This tells exactly what was going on in Temperance. So if there's some connections or new relationships coming into play for you, whatever kind of relationship, it could be romantic, could be whatever else, it seems like you're good at seeing the truth of things and matching something at face value. Whatever good and positive love energy came in, you matched it with the same and created something divine and beautiful, and you did it through wisdom and your own power of manifestation, your ability to bring something into reality. It's all like the magic coming together, and it all because of you. So impulsive is the energy for your career, wealth, finances, important goals you're working towards. Number 22 might be significant as well. Oh, look, you got 21. Number 21 was serene. Number 22 is impulsive. It's interesting. It's kind of the opposite energies. While you're serene in your connections, you're impulsive in your... And this is why I was saying, be careful about jumping into something, being too impulsive. That's the word I was trying to find. It was right in front of me, literally, the whole time. Okay, create wealth, finance, and, goals that you're working towards. What are we... Ooh, two flipped up. Yeah, okay. 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords coming out together. It's like all this worry about the worst case scenarios here. Look, you got 2 9s together as well. The Hermit and the 9 of Swords. Okay, so this is the crying over spilt milk, but only 3 cups spilt. You've still got 2 left. That's more than enough for you and to feed you. You are fine. You are doing fine. I don't know why you're getting all paranoid and having nightmares about losing whatever it is you have. I think this panic and fear of loss, or possibly feeling that you're lacking, might be causing you to jump into an opportunity or a situation a little too eagerly without doing your due diligence. Oh, if I miss out, then I'm not going to get all these cups, and oh my god, I'll have lost 3 cups and I'll be left with, well, almost nothing. No, you've got plenty there. That's still good and plenty. 2 cups. You just feel like you've lost a lot, but with 2 cups you can still fill up more. So try not to keep looking at the negative side of things. Don't focus on lack, focus on what you have, because being in the energy and the gratitude of what you have will bring more. I'm happy to have these cards, and I'm so grateful that I get to do these readings and get to work with these cards. It's an amazing thing to do and to share with all of you guys. And I'm very grateful for the experience and any connections that I make and being able to help you all. If more cards come along, if more opportunities in this field come along, it's because I'm grateful and I'm manifesting it as the magician of my own story. So apply that to yourself. 7 of Wands. This is a really defensive energy, trying to get to the top, fighting to the top. Like, you have to be the victor because you don't want to be left without. So you're going to fight hard and work hard and get to the top and try to beat everyone else. Well, the truth is, you don't have to beat everyone else. You can all be at the top of your game. There can be more than one successful person in a situation. In fact, if you're sharing and learning and are observant, you could learn some things from these other people who have the same goal. So instead of making enemies, maybe you should be looking to make friends. Potential collaborators and business partners. Just be sure to illuminate, shine a light on things, and make sure their intentions are true, their moral guidelines line up with yours, that you all have the same values if you pursue anything with them. And if they don't sort of do things the way you see as being right or honest or whatever, then don't do what they do. Do the opposite. Or find someone who does do things in a way that you believe is good and pure and honest, whatever. And see if you can apply it to your situation, to your life. We have the Page of Cups. Learning to calm your emotions. You're kind of putting yourself in training. You've been emotionally reactive all the way here. So going forward, you're going to go back into training. And instead of constantly facing backwards, looking to the past at those examples where you felt you failed to meet your need, or you were lacking. Maybe you were poor as a child, and as an adult you want to escape that poverty, and so it's all about having more. But the way you're working, you're too busy focusing on having had a lack, focusing on what you don't have instead of focusing on what you do have, being grateful for what you have, and then focusing on what you want. Once you do, you'll realize, you can turn around and follow the stream, the flow, where the fishes are going, because they all seem to know something that you don't. While you're looking in the wrong direction, the bountiful harvest is forward. So you need to do the training to learn how to turn around, and basically this page is in training to become the Knight of Cups, the romantic hero, the hero on horseback, that sort of thing. So yeah, this is about you learning to be in proper communication with your emotions, to be informed by them but not led by them, especially in this fear and lack mentality. This last column I call your life path. It's general energies from spirits, and it's probably going to reflect more of this. But if there's anything extra that needs to come out, an important message, this is where spirit will bring it up. It's a general overall guide to your life at this time. And yeah, anything that's not covered in these other areas will be covered here. But generally, if you've been watching, you kind of see that there's a repeat. The energy is overall the same. Anyway, frustrated is what's coming up here, number 4. So why frustrated in your life? Is it this area? Is it feeling like you're not getting somewhere, fearing the worst, and so you're not comfortable with the best? And I almost lost that card. Look at that, the King of Wands, the King of Passions. Alrighty. So maybe you are passionate about something. There's something you want to do, something you want in your life, something that's important to you. If you're frustrated, maybe you're not getting there. However, the Hierophant. See, this is like a kind of strong learning kind of energy. It's a very spiritual kind of high priest type energy. I think it's getting at the core of your true values and what you want. And yeah, getting to that sort of inner peace, but it's like, this is like a spiritual leader energy. So, and we've got the King as well. So I think it's some kind of self-mastery that needs to come into play here. What's the last card? Which one? Maybe it's both. Okay, let's have a look. Sorry about that. The Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So new journey. This can be a sort of deceit, but it could be thinking outside the box, finding a way around something to stop trouble before it happens. So this figure is stealing all the enemy army's swords and weapons so that they can't attack his side tomorrow, you know. So he's trying to take everything, but already his arms are full, and there are at least 2 swords left. So how's he going to handle it? Is he willing to leave those 2 behind, or does he have to go over the top to find a way to carry everything and kind of hinder his progress a little bit at the same time? Again, it's that looking back sort of energy and direction. He has been this sense of fighting and conflict in the past. So maybe you're trying to find a way around going through the conflict again. Maybe this is an inward thing. Maybe there's not per se an external enemy. Maybe it's learning about yourself. Yeah, 2 swords here. So how can you stand with another party? Could be your sword and someone else's sword. That way, making the right connections, you know, to create something new. Taking away the swords. So swords can be fears, anxieties, you know, all the paranoia. That's what the 9 of Swords was. So, you know, that's on their darker side. On the lighter side, it's ideas, perhaps inspirations, messages even. And I keep knocking these keys. I am so sorry. Let me just move them. Maybe that's important. The keys. Finding the key to something. Yeah, okay. Take it how that resonates. If keys come up as something important to you, just that's a symbol for you, an omen for you. Anyway, the point that you need to listen is now. Yeah, so also note that these swords are down, so they're not held in an aggressive position. They're there together. Again, the light through the window, just like here. Something is being illuminated upon. I think there's finding a truth of something. And I do think this is somewhat to do with an inner truth, a self-discovery thing, something to work on in yourself, because you got this strong master of passion and then this like spiritual leader energy. So yeah, there's some strong learning going inward and sort of this leadership energy, as well as kind of vibrating higher, just doing better and being better and realizing there's a bit more than just the superficial 3D aspect of life that maybe makes you aim for something a bit higher, so you're not so much worried about money in the bank, money in the bank, money in the bank. It's more like, well, hang on, what am I trying to achieve? I'm not trying to achieve money. Money's will be there so that I can use it to achieve whatever your goal is. So yeah, think about your motivations for stuff. I think it's a good time for something new going forward. And you know, coins, pentacles being what they are, really does relate to wealth. It's also kind of, think of it in terms of like nest egg, but it's also in the physical sense, like starting a family. That's what's the word I'm looking for? Nurturing, giving life to, just expanding, growth, you know, planting a seed to harvest, whether it's a literal seed in the ground or, you know, an investment into something that becomes larger. Starting a family, anything. So this revelation here, finding a peaceful alternative and looking about shining a light on the truth of things, on your motivations, a way to stop feeling like you need to fight for things. Again, it's that 7-7. Will lead you onto a brighter path. Got this strong deer, a buck maybe, who's young, but they're going on a new path. They're innocent, could be like a timid creature, but they've got the horns, so they can defend themselves should they need to. But they're not going in with the idea that they need to get ready for a fight. It's a brand new story, so why would they be worried about a fight at the start of their journey? There's no evidence of it. So yeah, how you're looking at things seems to be important here. We keep getting that illumination angle. All right, for your outcomes, the overall energies is wisdom, and I totally see that you will obtain wisdom by shining the light inwards and reflecting upon how you're attacking things. Whoa, here we are. This is your best course of action. Yep. Study, learn, invest resources into, again, illuminating upon the truth, learning more. What is it that you might feel is your shortcomings, that sort of thing. You can invest in yourself. You are your best tool. And the outcome is a helping hand. Once you see where you're sort of going wrong with this lack mentality, it's that helping hand. Like someone will throw you a coin. You don't need to carry a burden alone. There might be this new connection coming in, and that right connection is that temperance, that bringing the two energies together to birth something new and wonderful. And that will come from you obtaining your wisdom. So I hope you do the work you need to do. Don't shy away from it, because all in all, for this great outcome you've got ahead of you, I think that little tiny bit of work you need to do is just perfect. Because you look at this wisdom card, getting support from the tree, from nature. It's something that's naturally there. You just have to lean back and accept the support. And it might be from an unexpected place. This looks like a pregnant woman, and this kind of spirit entity, whatever it is coming to offer aid, an unexpected source. So you might be surprised about where help comes from, and you might see that there is support around you if you stop being too aggressive in certain areas of your life. Too defensive, I mean. Yep, I think you've got a great outcome ahead. Don't be afraid to do the work. You're rocking it, Aquarius. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. You can book personal readings with me. At this present time in December, I am in Sydney, Australia. If you want to do a face-to-face reading, I do them online as well. Next month, I should be back in Melbourne, Australia. Look, I'm looking to travel, so wherever you are, let me know. If there's a few of you in an area that would like a reading, and I can maybe make a trip work, I could do face-to-face readings with you. Otherwise, I am always available online, and you just need to check the link in the bio to do a booking. It's in the description below and in the bio. And if you can't figure out a time that's listed there, just message me. There's an email or some kind of messaging system available on the website. Otherwise, go to TikTok or Instagram and you can message me directly there. So don't be shy. I am here basically to serve you guys and bring you guidance where you feel you might want some. All right. I hope this was good for you, and have a great year going forward, and enjoy the rest of December. And if you're of a Christmas mind, Merry Christmas, and enjoy your holidays, which I hope are bountiful. Take care, Aquarius.